Okay, let's bring it all back up. And let's go down into the sewers once more. Where? Oh, okay, yeah. Beneath the Kreuzbasar. You and your team descend into the sewers, footsteps echoing off the damp stone walls. You barely notice the smell. There's no time to waste. Audran's team of mercenaries is down here somewhere, racing to plant the explosive charges beneath the kiez. The fate of the Kreuzbasar is in your hands. I really hope the ghouls help out, considering... Wow, okay, 11 rounds until the bombs explode. Yay. Get glory, pop your adrenal pump. How much hit points do you have, Glory, right now? Glory still has tons of hit points, okay, so I'm not going to worry too much about Glory just yet. Some more actions. Have him move up. Yeah, I do recognize that is going to be a problem. Dude, I need you to go down. Thank you. Oh, there is a ghoul. Okay, good. Okay, what's in here? Anything? No. Okay. Seriously, you're missing someone who is asleep, Iga. There's one there. Okay, let's get going this way then. Please hit, please hit, please hit. Yes! Okay. Okay, everyone keep moving. Shit, there's no way across that way. Okay, oh, shit. Actually, she would have been better off going the other way. Oh well. I should have just let that thing go. Okay. Okay, glory. Is your adrenal pump? Okay, no. Okay, everyone go this way. Or everyone else go this way, at least. No, maybe we'll send the Hellhound. What is my cat doing? One second. I have no idea what the hell that was. Dietrich, you go this way. Yes, I know you're here and that you're crazy. Ugh, come on up, come on up, come on up. How much damage do you have against you? 9. Okay, let's use one of these. And then have you go... Okay, we don't have enough to go defuse that now. Okay. You guys, I need you to haste. Iga, please. Yes, Kitty, I know, you're incredibly grumpy. Almost dead. Get glory. Nice. Get myself. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, good, 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 good. Well, Summon the spirit. Okay, use the adrenal pump. And it doesn't look like I can go very far, so let's heal. Dietrich, what are we gonna do? Ley line. Summon another spirit. Alright, and let's Vamios. Saying we don't have a lot of time until that bomb explodes. But these are like this. I mean, I guess that if they're cultists, then that explains why they're giving up their lives to guard the bombs. Where are you going? Yeah, let's bring out the heals. Glory, let's get you up here. At least I'm no longer going to explode. That is always nice. Uh-oh. Why is everything red, though? What? What? Huh? What? You know, I'll load my last save, but... What? I don't understand. Oh! Oh, I understand. Oh, that is really stupid. That is a really stupid bug. I think it counted the spirit dying as a member of the party not surviving. Yeah. Oh, I completely agree. If that is the case, that is incredibly ridiculous and dumb. Oops, did I screw up there somewhere? There we go. Glory now has 6 actions. I think that'll be enough. Okay, let's move 1 as far as we can. So Merc. Glory next. Let's hope she can draw some fire, because I'm going to activate the reflex trigger. Otherwise, reflex balls. Fox move up. Dietrich move. Actually, you guys should probably just stay down here. Let's get this thing turned off. No, don't do that. And use accuracy on Dante. Can't use accuracy on Dante. Why can I not? Because he has no AP? Okay, move this way then, Dietrich, because you don't have a ton of movement compared to everyone else. End. Glory has a wound, doesn't she? Game, what are you on? I don't think that's really gonna matter, but whatever. I don't know what I'm saying about Dante over there, but again, whatever. Dante is like my nice icing on the cake for this whole scenario, so... Although I really wish I had Blitz. But I guess Blitz really wouldn't do anything. Nice. Actually, Diedrich, you go first. Whatever. I'll tell you this time, before I summon anything, I'm making a save in... like, in here. I'm just gonna get him starting going up this way. Actually, damn it. I should have got Iga to shoot him first and kill him, so then I could have walked past him. Oh well. Glory's got tons of movement, so... I mean, that seems ridiculous that that is what killed me, but I can't think of any other reason, like, at all. Glory, use your pump. Fox haste Glory. Do I dare find it if a dog can open a door? Dogs can open doors. Not sure I wanted to know that. Okay, Glory first. Oh, nice. Glory has enough movement that she can come up here and kick this asshole. Excellent. of AP. Oh, is that a melee attack? Okay, let's just, yeah, let's use that. Okay, Glory, go disarm that bomb now. And then go kick the Conjurer. Iga. Okay, that's dealt with. Use that on Iga, I guess. Or not. To do what to do what to do. Man, I haven't even let any of the ghouls die. Is that everything? Yep. Come on, let's head to the safe house and take care of Paul. Maybe we should, other than just defusing the bombs, maybe we should, you know, remove them so that they couldn't just be turned back on again. I know that's a radical idea, but, just saying. Everyone's hit points. Good enough. You emerge from the foulness of the sewers only to be met with equally dark stench of cordite and death. Although you've saved the kiez, it's far from unharmed. Residents wander the street dazed, holding their wounds, tending to others, observing the damage. The look in their eyes tells the story. Their illusion of safety has been shattered. You enter Paul Amsel's trade emporium, already knowing that what you'll find there. The knowledge doesn't make the discovery any easier. Once again, the team gathers around Paul Amsel, but tonight he has no more missions to offer and no advice to give. His body lies motionless on the hardwood, cooling in the night air. The ruin of his face has been hidden under a burlap tarp. For several minutes, nobody speaks. Finally, Diedrich steps forward. I think we should say something about Paul. I'll go. Iga brings herself to attention, stares straight ahead. Paul Amsel was an important member of this team, and he supported us well. He said what he was going to do, and he did it. That's rare. That's worthy of respect. She looks down at the body. There's a long pause before she speaks again. Thank you, Paul Amsel, for everything. Another pause. Her voice softens. I was out of position when they came for you. I couldn't save you. I'm sorry. The others shift uncomfortably, not knowing what to say. Glory breaks the awkward moment, her voice a frosty monotone. I appreciate what Amsel did for us. It's another loss. One that this team can't afford. Glory's eyes sweep across the group, then land on Amsel's body. Her expression is impossible to read. After a moment, she turns her head back to look at you. Losing people is hard. No, I'm gonna go with the support each other. Diedrich eyes you appreciatively. Yeah, that's right. There's more to this than any mercenary's paycheck. There's got to be. Goodbye, Paul. Gott sieht mir dir. Gingerly Blitz steps forward, his hair mussed, and there's a fresh bullet hole in his jacket. He smells like smoke and blood and stale sweat, and his hands tremble as he takes them out of his pockets. I didn't know Paul as well as the rest of you. But he seemed like a good guy. He shuffles his feet. I don't want to see this happen at any rate. You okay, Blitz? Looks like you and Malit saw some action back there. Yeah. His eyes remain fixed on Amsel's body. I'll live. As if in turn, Dante lowers his head sadly and lets out a heavy sigh and closes his eyes. We'll miss you, Paul. Don't worry about the body. I know what to do. Be respectful, but quick. After all, it's only a shell. Paul is with Monica now. We're all going to be with Monica soon enough if we don't do something. The Firewing came after us once. She'll do it again. She doesn't care if she brings down an entire kiez to get to us. Can't argue with that, boss. While Feuerswinger lives, the Kreuzbasar is at risk. Our friends, our home, everything that Monica and Paul fought to protect. They'll all be destroyed if we don't put an end to her first. Come on, everyone. Let's get a look at that optical chip. I want to see what we're dealing with. I like how the dog's leading the way. Because the dog has the highest speed. I just find that hilarious. Dante lifts his head and looks up at you mournfully. The feral aggression is gone from his eyes. He's changed, you can see it, but he's still Dante. So, Fox. Dante was helpful out there, but I'm concerned about his... Don't worry, Diedrich, it's under control. If you say so. He's not a normal dog, not by a long shot. Is he possessed? I assume you've checked his aura and discovered he's part hellhound. Monica trained him for months to be combat ready. We've had the hellhound in the house and Monica didn't tell us? For months? Fox has him under control. Dante performed well in the field. Followed commands flawlessly. I have no concerns. Dante stays with me. Where I run, he runs. We got some upgrades over here too. I'm assuming we're nearing the end, considering this is the last set of upgrades I can give them. So speed loader. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, no, we're gonna take speed loader. Diedrich. Dragon Slayer now harms all foes within 3 tiles of Diedrich for 16 damage. On subsequent rounds, targets take... Ooh, I like that. Yep, we're gonna take that one. We'll give her the upgraded Bunu musket. Nova hot targeting. Okay, everyone's upgraded. Oh, I have to click down here again. Let's see what's on that chip before we're done for the day. Read the contents of Alice's optical chip. You slot the optical chip into the computer's awaiting chip jack. On the screen, Alice's office blossoms into view. A half-second later, a real-time simulation of Alice appears, seated behind her mahogany desk. Something about it reminds you of a figure from a wax museum. Lifelike, but dead inside. It greets you with a facsimile of Alice's joyless smile. Customer name, Fox. Its voice is hollow, synthetic, an automaton masquerading as a living woman, one that you've never even met in the flesh. Account number 1012579. Greetings, valued customer. I am an offline simulacrum of the Alice persona. I have been included on this chip to answer any questions that you might have about the information purchase. Nifty piece of tech. Not now, Blitz. If you are ready to proceed, I will present Alice's findings. You may interrupt the presentation at any point by saying, Alice, I have a question. Is that the only thing you'll respond to, or can I talk to you like a normal person? The simulacrum hitches slightly. You may interrupt the presentation at any point by saying, Alice, I have a question. That answers that. Let's get this show on the road. Very well. Commencing presentation. The simulacrum goes rigid for a moment, then seems to relax. When it speaks, it sounds more natural, as though the real Alice is speaking through it. Alright, Fox. I've got good news for you, and I've got bad news. Let's start with the good news. I found Vauclair, and he is alive. Thank God. The trail to your missing doctor was a long and slippery one. The fee you paid me barely covered my costs for the job. I sent a team into the Sox on a fact-finding mission. I brought government officials. I graced the palms of wage slaves at the megacorps all across Europe. Each step I took eliminated possibilities, drew me a little bit closer, and finally I found the place where Vauclair is being held. Simulacrum makes a sweeping gesture with its right hand. The image switchblades onto the screen, a grainy overhead photograph, a note annotated with map coordinates. You recognize it immediately. This is where you'll find him. He is being held captive at a remote estate called Harfeld Manor. What a surprise. You've got to be kidding me. Actually, I think, Iga, you've got to be fucking kidding me. He was there the whole time? Glory says nothing. She just studies the photograph and nods. Okay. Nobody tell me. I get it. And that was not the right accent. This is something else that I missed. Yeah, that's better. I also have a question. Simulacrum hitches again, and you can feel the life drain out of it. It looks up at you robotically. You have a question? All right. Please make your inquiry now. You said Vauclair is being held at the estate. What evidence did you turn up to support that? One of my assets at Transys Neuronet provided me with a video feed dated 2053-10-10. The feed was taken by a corporate surveillance drone. Playback commencing. The screen is filled with grainy black-white footage. You recognize Harfeld Manor photographed from high above. The camera pushes in, and the image sharpens. Through a barred ground-level window, you can see the shape of a stooped, emaciated figure. His body shows clear signs of neglect. The body is unmistakable. It is Vauclair. 20 years older and worse for wear, his skin hangs loose on his bones, and his cheeks are hollow. There's a distinctly gray pallor to his skin. That's Vauclair, all right. What's left of him, anyway. It doesn't look like they've been feeding him much. Poor bastard. Another figure steps into frame behind Vauclair. An orc. He turns his head slightly and his skin grafts catch the light. Vauclair slowly turns to face Audran and the video feed cuts out. Do you have another question? What else did you turn out about the manor? Seismological data and thermal imaging confirm the existence of a large hollow chamber under the estate. It is my suspicion that Dr. Vauclair is being held somewhere within this substructure. If Fairstringer kept Vauclair trapped there for almost 20 years, she's got to have a reason for it. It takes effort and resources to lock a man away for that amount of time. So, what is her endgame in all of this? Why not just kill him and be done with it? Alice? Revenge? Who knows? Remember, this is the man who shot her down. He sent her crashing into a radioactive wasteland. If somebody did that to me, I'd want to hurt him too. And I'd make it last. I think it goes deeper than that. According to Winter's DVD, Vauclair designed the experimental weapon that shot her down, and that weapon split her body and from her essence. Glory glances down to her own steel chrome arms to suppresses a shudder. If I had to guess, I'd say she's trying to make him fix whatever he did to her. That's what makes sense to me. It's a moment of silence as the group processes Glory's suggestion. Before anyone can speak, the simulacrum cuts back in. Do you have another question? More questions. Let's get on to the bad news. Very well. Feel free to interrupt again with any future inquiries. Yet again pauses and goes back to talking a bit normal. You hear the sound of the computer working and process more of the chip's data. Iga turns to address the team. If Vauclair's at Harfield, we've got problems. The last time we broke into that place, they took Monica out. It was a miracle that any of you got out alive. Yeah, but now we know what's down there. This time we can be prepared for it. We can handle it. No, it'll be even worse this time. So the first time we went in, we had the element of surprise on our side. But now, they'll be expecting us. They're hunting us, remember? The security team is going to be waiting for us, Diedrich. That Audran bastard is going to be waiting for us. And even if we make it past them, we're going to have to deal with the dragon in the basement. Well, what else could we do? Cut and run? The last time I checked, that wasn't an option either, Iga. Even if it were, I wouldn't take it. I'm not running from this. Not after what they did here tonight. We need some sort of edge. Simulacrum jerks back to life. It resumes speaking, blissfully unaware of the conversation that it's cutting off. And now, Fox, on to the bad news. You now know where Vauclair is, but rescuing him will not be possible. Alice, I have a question. Continues without waiting for a response. Why the hell not? In the course of my investigation, I encountered something terrifying in the Matrix. It was fast, cunning, and definitely intelligent. I'm convinced I only escaped because it let me go. It could have killed me in a heartbeat if it wanted to. This thing that I met is protecting the Harfield Manor, and it's going after anyone who gets too close to what's happening there. Alice, what did you see in there? What is going after these people? By way of explanation, I would like to read you the following document. The simulacrum makes another sweeping gesture, and the menu slides back onto the screen. This time it's filled with text. What you're looking at is an archived forum discussion from the early days of the Shadowland BBS. Blitz stares at the text of the screen. She isn't kidding, Chief. This discussion's dated back to 2036. That's ancient history in the Deca community. Probably isn't even correct to call these guys Decas. Hackers would be more appropriate. When you're finished reading it over, say, Alice, I'm done, and we continue. Read the archive discussion. As you lean in to read, the text slowly begins to scroll up from the bottom of the screen. You all hear about the SK team that got crisped a few hours ago? A whole lab's worth of researchers, all burned and broken beyond recognition. Ugly stuff. At this point, who hasn't? Power spike. Got him through their data jacks, like a bolt of lightning into the brain. A 1 in a million accident is what they're saying. And you believe that? Well, you got a more plausible explanation? Yes, actually. It was a cleanup operation. Color me intrigued. What are they cleaning up? A secret project that Lofweir didn't want anything to do with. You might have heard rumors about it. The project name was Apex. And you've lost me. Apex, Clockwork, seriously? That old line of Drek? I'm telling you, jokers, Apex is real. Or at least it was until the Whizworm pulled the plug. Come on, Clockwork. We're still decades away from seeing a fully functional AI. You know that. Those Apex stories that have been floating around, they're just some sort of conspiracy nuts wet dream. Fine. Keep your heads in the sand. Some of us know the truth when we read it. Okay, Clock, I'll humor you. But riddle me this. If Luftwehr had armed an operational AI in his claws, why kill it? Remember what happened to most of Echo Mirage? The crash virus killed them, fried their brains. But I don't see what that has to do with anything. The commercial release of CDT-1000. Some security firms are working on counter-intrusion software that could do the same thing. Black ice. You can look it up if you don't believe me. Whoa, scary stuff, man. Well, the goal of the Apex project was even scarier. Ice waits for you to come to it. Apex wouldn't be bound by those restrictions. It could go out hunting. Hit its targets when they least expected it. That's why they called it Apex. It was designed to be the apex predator of the digital world. And so, rather than using it to his advantage, Luftwehr decided to kill it in the cradle. The Whizworm's no fool. Some things are too dangerous to play around with. How would you put the genie back in the bottle if it ever slipped out of your control? Answer, you couldn't. And then it would take over the world! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, 111, exclamation mark, 11, exclamation mark. Okay, this thread is officially going off the rails. I'm closing it down for the good of mankind. Alice, I'm done. The simulacrum jerks back to life, then settles into a neutral pose. There are no official records in the Sader-Krupp database to support the existence of the Apex project. But the thing that I encountered was Apex. Of that I am certain. Just as I am certain that Apex was responsible for the deaths of Monica Schaefer, Green Winters, Clockwork, Peregrine, and a score of other Deckards over the last 16 years. Hold up, Alice, I have a question. I thought you said Luftwehr killed Apex. They speculated as much, yes. They were wrong on that count. I do believe that Sader-Krupp was developing Apex as a tool for Matrix warfare. I'm also convinced that IT personnel who were killed were the Apex development team. But I don't think Luftwehr was responsible for their deaths. Apex killed them. That would be my guess, yes. In the turmoil surrounding Luftwehr's buyout of Sader-Krupp, a number of projects went missing. I believe that Apex was appropriated by a member of Feuerschwinger's organization at this point. It was then unleashed on its own development team to silence them. Since then, it has provided information control for the Firewing. A pet AI? That would explain how Feuerschwinger has managed to maintain her conspiracy and avoid detection for the last 2 decades. Anytime anyone gets close, the AI takes them out, scrubs the record clean. So there's your bad news, Fox. Vauclair is being held at Harfeld Manor, but knowing that does you no good, because you can't approach the place. I doubt you could open the door without Apex frying you. We did last time. They were trying to protect their secret. Like Audran said, if we hadn't gone down into the basement, they'd have let us go. Apex didn't react to us until Monica attempted to force the door to the basement. And now the cat's out of the bag, as they have no reason not to pull out the big guns on sight. You're right, we can't go back while Apex is in place. The room falls into silence. Finally, Iga turns to you. What's the play, Fox? We can't turn back now. If Apex is staying between us and Vauclair, we need to find a way to kill Apex. Fucking A, boss. I'm in. Did you hear that, Alice? Do you have any suggestions? The simulacrum switches to life. The pause stretches, finally comes back to life. The AI has a kill switch, but Alice deemed any additional contact with Apex to be an unjustifiable risk. Attempting to reach the kill switch would be inadvisable. Save me the warnings. I'm gonna kill this thing. I owe Monica that much. You and me both. I love that we're all making this decision about going into the Matrix and killing this AI when Diedrich, who never knew Monica and is kind of like the Oh, he's not the fourth wheel. He's the fourth member of the team, but calling him the fourth wheel sounds really weird. He's the extraneous member of the team. He's the fifth wheel. That's what he is, not the fourth wheel. Because there were already 4 party members. He's the fifth wheel of the team. And we're like, yes, no, we're going to go in and kick ass. And he hasn't said anything. Alice, tell us about Apex's kill switch. Smallcombe stares at you with dead eyes. Thanks to my close encounter with the AI, I was able to run a trace on it. Through the trace, I discovered the physical address of a backdoor access point for Apex's programming. An old Seder Crypt research lab, long since abandoned and fallen into disrepair. The facility is now hotly contested gang territory. Or maybe it's actually a physical... I bet we're going to have to go into the Matrix, though. I've also determined that a kill switch for the AI exists, somewhere in the basement of this facility. I will provide you with the physical address. Don't like the smell of this, Chief. I said that Apex let Alice escape. He turns to address the Smallcombe on the screen. Alice, why would a Matrix Warfare AI allow you to run a trace on it? I'm afraid that question falls outside the scope of my written parameters. Smallcombe stutters one final time and then looks at you with an apologetic smile. You have now reached the end of this presentation. I have been encoded with a final message from Alice to Fox. Playback's commencing. Smallcombe's eyes go wide and life floods back into it. It stares directly at you. Fox, if you didn't listen to me before, listen to me now. Drop this. Stop going after Vauclair, get out of Berlin, and stay out of the Matrix. I'm telling you this for your own good. That's all I have to say. I'm following my own advice. I'm out. Don't try to contact me again. The Smallcombe reverts to its idle state, slumping like a puppet with its strings cut. Its eyes glaze over and its face goes slack, and the screen cuts to black. So the Dragon has a killer AI in charge of security. I can't say I'm surprised, but then nothing surprises me anymore. We know what killed Monica, if we have a name for it, if we know how to kill it. That's good enough for me. We know what we have to do. You can either stand around talking about it, or we can go do it. Shut down Apex and then we re-enter the state and rescue Vauclair. It's the key to the whole thing. Sounds like a plan, boss. I still say this is crazy talk, Chief. Taking on an AI isn't a bad idea, it's suicide. So my vote is to cut and run. Blitz surveys the rest of the group, sees the determination in their faces. Finally, he sighs. But if you're really going to do this, you'll want the best decker you could find along for the ride. I guess that nominates me. Whoa. Alice said the kill switch is located in some old SK facility. Assuming that site was shut down sometime after the Apex project disappeared, it could have stood empty for years, maybe decades. She also said that that building is in gang territory now. If it'll be anything like Das Castle House was. God, I hope not. There's only one way to find out. Let's get prepped. This thing isn't going to kill himself. Blitz glances at you. The worry is painted all over his face. Can't believe I'm saying this, but you better bring me along. I don't know why he's saying this again. You're gonna have to go up against an AI without a Nova Hot deck at your side, and you're probably gonna regret it. Yet no shit, Blitz. Arga begins her weapons check. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Whatever's there, we'll deal with it. First, we find our way into the basement. And then, we kill the AI that killed Monica. Damn right. The team begins gearing up. As she slides a shell into her shotgun, Aga catches your eye. You did good out there defending the Kreuzbasar. You've had our backs the entire way. Made good decisions. In this job, we work together or die alone. Aga scowls at the floor and nods. True. You're right again. Come on, you two. We've got a job to get ready for. And Dun dun. Next time. 1 second. Next time on Shadowrun Dragonfall. Kill an AI. I will be back on Tuesday with sentient electronic life form murder. I think that's the appropriate way to phrase this. New form of life, let's kill it. Mostly because it's trying to kill us. But still, let's kill it. It's not trying to reason with it. Well, maybe we will try and reason with it. Yeah, exactly. Next time on Dragonfall Z. 15 hours of charging up our abilities. Let's see how long we can say Kamehameha. Anyway, so the name's Potato Fishy. I stream 4 times a week, 2 action streams a week, 2 story streams. The action stream is currently up in the air because we finished what we were playing, but the story stream is currently Dragonfall. If you're liking what you see, you can give me a follow on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook. It's all Potato Fishy all the way. All the way down, it's Potato Fishies. So yeah. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am, and I'm going to leave you with some VGM while I run the stream out. See you Tuesday.